Hey everyone, it's Alex, and I am back with another award show series video, this time concerning the 70th Annual Tony Awards. I had meant to make these videos a lot earlier, but as I've said before, life has just been very busy for me and I haven't had time to sit down in front of my camera and actually make these videos. But I'm taking the time to do that now, and I will make sure all the rest of my videos come shortly after this one. Now, this video series about the Tony Awards won't be as long as my video series about the Oscars, because there aren't as many press announcements for me to report about the Tonys as there are for the Oscars. And also, it's an award show that doesn't get as much coverage as the Oscars. However, the Tony Awards are the biggest awards ceremony out there that celebrates Broadway theater. And while theater is not much my passion as film is, I do still love theater nonetheless and appreciate it very much. I was very active in theater in high school. I did both on-stage and off-stage work. I do attend local productions of plays and musicals in my area. They're certainly a lot more expensive than going to the movies, but when I have gone to the theater, I've usually always had a wonderful time. Rochester, New York always has quality theater productions, whether it be plays, musicals, or just about anything. Anyway, the purpose of this video is to talk about this year's Tony Awards host. And this year's Tony Awards host is none other than James Corden. James Corden, of course, has his own late-night talk show on CBS, which happens to be the same network that broadcasts the Tony Awards. But you may have also seen him either on stage, where he won a Tony Award a few years ago for a play called One Man, Two Governors, and he beat out a huge load of theater legends in the process. He was nominated against people like Philip Seymour Hoffman, James Earl Jones, John Lithgow, and Frank Langella. So to beat all four of those gentlemen at the same time, that's quite an accomplishment. And of course, James Corden also played the baker in the movie adaptation of the musical Into the Woods, which was a show that I got to do in high school in my senior year. It was my favorite show that we did out of all the 4 years. I played one of the narrators. I know now some of you theater lovers out there might be typing on your keyboards, but Into the Woods only has one narrator. Well, the director of my production, she wanted to have as many kids participate as possible, so she split the role of the narrator from 1 into 6. But it was a lot of fun. All my school theater experiences were fun. But anyway, let's get on to talking more about James Corden as the host. So rather than me talk about why James Corden would be a great host, and I think he will be a great host, I will just simply read the press release that the Tony Awards website put out. James Corden of CBS's The Late Late Show will host the 70th Annual Tony Awards. The past Tony winner will preside over the 2016 Tony Awards show, broadcast live from the Beacon Theater in New York City, Sunday, June 12th, 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m., live Eastern Time, delayed Pacific Time, on the CBS television network. This will be Corden's first time hosting the Tonys. He won a Tony Award in 2012 for Best Performance by a Leading Actor in a Play for his performance in One Man, Two Governors. The Tony Awards are presented by the Broadway League and the American Theater Wing. And now, here goes the part of the press release where they go into detail about James Corden's career and the qualities that make him a good host. About James Corden. James is one of those rare performers whose gifts translate perfectly to both the Broadway stage and the television screen, making him the ideal choice to host the Tony Awards. The last time he was at the Tonys, he went home with one. We think he'll have even more fun as host. This is going to be one unforgettable show, said Charlotte St. Martin, president of the Broadway League, and Heather Hitchens, president of the American Theater Wing, in a statement. Carpooling on Broadway will never be the same, said executive producers Glenn Weiss and Ricky Kirshner. We are thrilled to have James Corden not only as a member of the CBS family, but as host of this year's Tony Awards, said Jack Sussman, Executive Vice President, Specials Music and Live Events, CBS Entertainment. James is the ultimate performer, actor, singer, and comedian, and the perfect choice to host this prestigious and always entertaining live television event. James Corden is a multifaceted performer, host, writer, and producer with accomplishments that span television, theater, film, and comedy. He took the reins of The Late Late Show on March 23, 2015, and has quickly become known for generating buzzworthy viral videos, such as Carpool Karaoke, garnering over 410 million views and 1.84 million subscribers for the show's YouTube channel. Since Corden took the helm, The Late Late Show has consistently been the most social talk show in its time period, according to Nielsen Social. Corden came to American late-night television with a growing list of award-winning and critically acclaimed credits. He is a Tony Award-winning performer on Broadway, a BAFTA-winning star of a UK television series, a feature film actor, and an acclaimed host, writer, and producer in several genres of television. Corden hosts the BAFTA award-winning UK sports-themed comedy game show A League of Their Own on Sky One, and starred and produced and wrote the BAFTA-nominated comedy thriller The Wrong Mans, which is available on Hulu and airs on the BBC. Also, he appeared in the BBC television movie SEO Trot, alongside Dustin Hoffman and Judi Dench. Outside of his native England, Corden attracted international attention as the lead in the hit comedic play One Man, Two Guvnors, performing first in the National Theatre and the West End in London and then on Broadway, which earned him the 2012 Tony Award for Best Leading Actor in a Play. His additional theater credits include the worldwide tour of the History Boys in the role of Tims, which he also played in the feature film adaptation. On television, Corden starred as Smithy in the critically acclaimed BBC comedy series Gavin and Stacey, which he co-created and co-wrote. Prior to that, Corden starred in the British television series Fat Friends from 2000 to 2005. In 2011, Corden had a recurring role in the popular BBC science fiction series Doctor Who as Craig Owens, the Doctor's roommate. In addition, Corden hosted the Brit Awards, the biggest event in the British music industry, from 2010 to 2014. Corden starred opposite Meryl Streep, Johnny Depp, and Emily Blunt in the Golden Globe Award-nominated feature film Into the Woods. His additional film credits include Begin Again with Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo, How to Lose Friends and Alienate People with Jeff Bridges, Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black, and The Three Musketeers with Orlando Bloom. And that's the Tony Awards statement on James Corden hosting this year's ceremony. I think he's going to be a great host. It's going to be hard for him to live up to Tony hosts who've been highly praised by both critics and audiences in recent years, like Hugh Jackman and Neil Patrick Harris. But I think he'll be up to the challenge. I think he will be able to be as good as Hugh Jackman or Neil Patrick Harris. But we shall see this Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more of my Tony Awards related videos and other videos relating to the big award shows out there. See you guys later. Bye.